The victory against Union Berlin and Dortmund before the winter break helped us to climb up to the 7th in the table, but that could not stop the injured striker Belfodil and the ex-captain Calvin Vogt from creating the chaos into the team. Belfodil was seriously injured in October. He was treated with an ACL knee ligament, which was supposed to fully recover until March or April. However, he condemned the team doctor of negligence of mistreating his legs. He claimed that his left leg could not be used to kick anything, even a slight touch after the surgery and the treatment. This is a very serious accusation to our professional doctor team. A lawsuit against our club seems inevitable. You could say our doctor team may not be the best among the clubs in Bundesliga, but Hoffenheim is a club which attends to the improvement and advancement under Dr. Peter Gorek. So it comes no surprise that the club doctor team should have been carefully screened and chosen to deliver the high quality and accurate services to our players. If mistreatment happens very often, we would not see the full recovery of Kamaric in November. Instead, I would think that this is a trick from the agent of Belfodil. His agent may want to get the excuse for a player who is no longer willing to serve Hoffenheim. Though no other teams have apparent interest to Belfodil at the moment due to his injury, the agent could try to look for a team with good price during the coming summer. To be honest, I don't rate him low for his performance since joining our club last year. He could create opportunities for himself. Sometimes when other teammates were out of fitness and idea, he could score and help the team to the victory. Overall, his quality is still quite useful to us. Assume that his recovery is on the schedule, but it is impossible. If Belfodil filed a lawsuit and make the incident in the court, our club needs to face the charge and possibly the fines and any legal responsibility. Though Peter Gorek already made a public announcement to wipe off the rumor and any false accusation. In this way, Belfodil could be the worst spy in the club history with his troublemaking agent. Another personnel problem came from our ex-captain Calvin Vogt. This is more controversial because of the disciplinary issue. We really don't know exactly what happened in December between Schroeder and Vogt. We just learned that Vogt was no longer a starting player in the last few matches before the winter break. Rumor had it said that Vogt was in disagreement with Schroeder. Even Schroeder mentioned that we have to ask Vogt what happened to his absence from the team. Eventually, Vogt renounced his captaincy during the winter break, and his centre-back partner, Hübner, replaced him. In addition to the incident of Belfodil, this should be another blow to the club morale and cohesion. Schroeder should have addressed this after taking the armband from Vogt. This time though, I would not accuse Schroeder of any wrongdoings. Some fans in Pro Zero may have witnessed that Vogt shouting at the fans and his relatively poor attitude this season. It could explain why he was benched by Schroeder. Is this a sign that he wants to leave Hoffenheim? It is a pity that to see what happened to him because I really appreciate what he did for us and for his leadership in the defense. He should be the role model to other youth and inexperienced players, but sadly, not now. His off-the-field behavior could only trouble the team and the coach. However, I do not think that his performance became worse this season, though not at the top form. So it is difficult to predict what will happen between Vogt and Schroeder before the winter transfer window. Even Vogt states, will he perform at his best again? Scarcely I hope for a miracle twist. Personally, I am so disappointed to see his recent behavior in opposite to what he said. Hoffenheim is his second home. Now he may want to leave the home for no good reason. The club still has some positive news though. Bastian Huber was named as the chief of scouting department since July. He was the high school teacher who had an extensive coaching experience in the youth sector of SPVGG Grutewürth. A sports and economic graduate himself, he is also working in close coordination and with external and internal issues in the operational business and in the sports department with the director Alexander Rosen. As we know that Hoffenheim needs to cash in apart from the traditional revenue streams. To stay financially viable, it seems not easy to secure the signatures of the best youngster while not selling the best players in the club. Therefore, our clubs have taken a keen interest in developing some of the best players through their youth system. Additionally, our club offers a perfect environment for talents to play in the Bundesliga. This makes Hoffenheim an attractive club for talents, and agents could know what they can get from us in the future. Actually, the club continues to yield great results at youth level. The under-17 side is currently topping the table of its own division. Besides focusing on the club-owned talents, Hoffenheim is also keen on signing interesting players from abroad. The club has to find a rather cost-effective path to compete with other major soccer clubs in Europe to scout the good youngsters. Following on what Hoffenheim traditionally practice in terms of the technological advancement, Huber advocates the specifically designed scouting platforms such as Y-Scout, which has become a vital component in the club's work to secure some of the highly potential talents. Huber and his team are the big fans of video scouting. The scouting team does not have to travel every time. Instead, they could download every match worldwide, and then in turn, they can start video scouting. With the diversified data on hand, Hoffenheim already decided to scout markets that is not really on the radar of most European clubs. The club switched to observe the South Korean and American youth player instead. For example, the American 18-year-old striker Quincy Butler and the 7-year-old Australian youngster Noah Vogt were spotted and signed from this platform. Let's see if they have a brighter future in our youth and first team later. Our players and Schroeder are currently having a training camp in Marbella, Spain. They had just conducted the first test match against Feyenoord, but losing 3-2 after taking the 2-0 lead until the 79 minutes due to the mistakes committed by the goalkeeper Pantic and the defensive midfielder Grealish. Well, it is not necessary to take the test match very seriously, as we missed the regular goalkeeper Baumann because of the injury and the few regular starters who were on the bench yesterday. Hope Baumann will not miss the opening matches in the second half, otherwise it should be a big blow to us. It will be more important to see the debut of the first new signing, Munersdorfer, in the next test match. The transfer only cost us around €12 million. Personally, I expect a lot from the Israeli striker. Will it be more signing before 31st January, like Philip Max? I will have a brief summary of the winter transfer in the next episode. Please stay tuned.